I have a dream.
Today marks 60 years since Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. delivered that speech from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial during the 1963 March on Washington. More than 250,000 people were there to push for an end to discrimination. Many credit the large turnout to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Now, today, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris met with King's family.
And what you're seeing right now is look at an event at the Lincoln Memorial from over the weekend. 60 years later, people still calling for the end of discrimination in our country. Now, back in 1983, News Center Maine's Lee Loring spoke with demonstrators about where things stood in our country 20 years after King's speech.
For the hundreds of thousands of committed partisans who gathered in front of the Lincoln Memorial, it was an emotional time, a melding of peace groups, women's groups, civil rights activists, and organized labor. And according to one participant, the sum far more important than the parts.
I think that the importance of the march yesterday was that for the first time in the history of, in many recent years, the kind of political coalition that's going to be necessary to change the direction of our country came together in an extremely united fashion.
If the emotion of the moment did not match that of 20 years ago, there was strong feeling yesterday nevertheless.
I think that people felt a tremendous emotional attachment to the commonness of their purpose. The ability for so many people from really diverse and really varied backgrounds to come together in those three common purposes: for jobs, for peace, and for justice.
The coming year will reveal how much real effect the ideals of the demonstrators will be felt on the American political scene during the 1984 presidential election. But Steve Williams, for one, has no regrets.
It was one of the real important things that I've done in my life, and the significance of the outpouring yesterday was something I'll remember a real long time.
Lee Loring reporting for News Center.
And that was a look back about 20 years ago.